Okay, one more before I eat pasta and go out to do chores. Um, or errands, I guess. Chores is in the house, errands is outside the house. I think that's how it works. Okay, Tupac. Oh yeah, Tupac's of course is always a peacemaker, you know, and shit like that. Tupac. Alright. Come on, let's get out of here. It's not worth it. He heads off, more or less dragging the angry Kurt with him. Kurt. Pinche puta. Oh yeah, he spoke Spanish too. What was the deal with that? I don't even know why. I don't know why I gave him that trait. He spits. Jordan. Ugh. Degrassi's Sean. Now Sean is here. Comes walking by and snickers at him. Sean. Nice job sticking up to that trailer guy, loser. Jordan. I am special. He reaches out and snatches Sean's leg, bringing him down to the floor. Oh my god, Jordan jumps on him and they start doing some ultimate bitch slapping to each other. That's random. Slow motion Matrix bitch slaps. Not dodging. Not dodging or anything, just slow motion slapping. Back to regular speed. A teacher comes hurrying over while all the other kids just go about their business. Teacher blows whistle. Hey, break it up. Grabs them both by their collars and pulls them apart. Haven't your parents ever taught you not to hit a girl? What? Jordan spits. Oh, what, long hair, like, makes me a girl now? Teacher, quiet you. I was talking about him. Points at Sean. Why is Sean a girl? Sean. Surprise emoji face. Teacher strokes Sean's hair. How could you attack this precious flower? God. You weren't raised right, Catalano. Jordan. ... This is wrong on like 3 levels. Cut to Jordan and Sean sitting outside the principal's office. Jordan, to himself. Why is the principal's office, like, always so oppressive? It seems like no matter how many times I, like, get sent here, the feeling is never, like, changes. What? Oh, okay. Sean leans back in his chair, out loud. Seems like no matter how many times I get thrown in here, the feeling of oppression never changes. Jordan. Whoa, I was just, like, thinking that. Sean, really? They look at each other blankly and then exchange small smiles. Sean, you know, even though you got your ass beat, it was still pretty boss of you to stand up to Kurt. That kid is mean, dude. Oh, I guess maybe I was comparing him maybe to, like, Kid Rock or something like that. I don't know. Jordan, shyly. Thanks. I like how you fight, too. I heard you got kinda like a pass. I think the pop's almost ready. Okay, you got a pass, he said. Where was that? I heard you got kinda like a pass. Sean, don't we all? Jordan, we could, like, use a guy like you in the mob. I mean, if you asked me, you'd have to ask Tino to join, but still. Sean, mob? Tino? Jordan, yeah, he's the Don. Was there something like this in Degrassi or My So-Called Life? I think there was something like this, but I don't remember. Sean, interesting. Nods. While we're on the subject, I got a note for you too. There's this place, kind of a club. A little practice there and you'll be kicking ass in no time. Jordan, a club? It's not like an after-school program, right? Because I don't really do... It's gotta be Fight Club, I know. Sean laughs, shakes head. No way, this is totally legit. There's nothing like it. You gotta experience it. But the first rule is that you can't talk about it. Yeah, okay. So this little conversation of ours never happened. Jordan, gotcha. Oh. He tries to be clever and smiles. What conversation? Sean blinks. What do you mean, man? Jordan, I don't remember any conversation. Sean, come on, man, our conversation. The one we were just having just now. He jumps up from his seat. What's wrong with you? Okay, I gotta drain the pasta before it gets too watery. Sometimes we cook the che, and sometimes we chop the che. Okay. Where was I? Um, we were just having just now. What's wrong with you? Jordan smile disappears. To himself. Is he testing me? To Sean. I really don't remember. Sean sputtering. But we were just talking. We were just talking just now. Oh my god, you're going crazy like all the others. Or maybe I'm just going crazy. Ah! Sean goes running off screaming down the school hallway. Jordan, dot, dot, dot. Damn. School bell rings. Cut to the Japanese school. The other Japanese school. Where Ray is wandering down the hallway thinking he's the shit. The fatty boy Ryuji. What, is Ryuji fat? Is standing off to one side, trying to get a drink from the water fountain, but the water doesn't come out far enough and he doesn't want to suck the faucet. Don't you fucking hate that? Just yesterday I was at this public park. It was a really nice park. Then in the bathroom, if you tried to turn, they had this weird faucets where you can't, it's not like a, it's not any normal type of faucet I've seen. It was just this tiny little button, kind of this big, on the wall, and you gotta press it, and then literally a trickle, 3 drops of water comes out, and it's just do you not want us to wash our hands? You just expect everyone to have hand sanitizer now, huh? You think that's as good as water? It ain't. That's just, sure, maybe it kills germs on your hand, but you still have, your hands are still gross. It's just you just smear the nasty dirt and everything around on your hands. Anyway, whatever. Where is it? Doesn't want to suck the faucet. Don't you just hate it when that happens? Yes, I do. Ray, hey, you know what else is fucked up? There's no public water fountains anymore. That is just fucked up. Haven't you noticed how they've been taking everything away from us? We deserve to have public water fountains. We shouldn't have to bring these fucking water balls everywhere and carry them around like fucking teddy bears. There should just be public water fountains. What is so wrong with that? Back in the fucking 60s, and they had separate water fountains of segregation, and then people fought and marched, and they were like, we want to use the same water fountain. Everyone can use all the water fountains. People fought for their rights. And now there's no water fountains at all. The country is in decline. Second world nation. Where was I? Okay, Ray. Hey, fatty, don't take up the whole hallway. What an asshole. Ryuji looks up, huh? Ray, and say hi to your boyfriend, Asakawa. Ray goes past him. Ryuji mutters under his breath angrily. Ryuji, damn you, Blondie. I'll get you one day, you son of a... Suddenly, there's a huge farting sound. Ryuji looks over with a startled expression to see a tiny little kid with glasses awkwardly standing near him. Again, one of these paranormal activity stalkers. Okay, that's it? I thought there was gonna be more to the joke. Okay. Cut to homeroom. Again following Ray. He's sitting in back of class, scratching a pen drawing of a coyote with huge balls into the table. That is a picture I drew in real life, but on paper, not into the table. Because when we were reading, that means this had to be an edit, I think. Because this came later than when I was originally writing the story. But when I was in junior year, we read Brokeback Mountain, and there was this one part where they were talking about, that coyote has balls the size of apples. So then I drew a coyote with big ass balls, and then I put, a black bar over the balls, and it said, this coyote has been censored. It was really funny to me. I was the only one that saw it. Anyway, where was I? Okay, when a strange pale hand reaches over and taps him, he looks up. The tapper in question is a shifty-looking boy with medium-length brownish grayish hair, wearing a trench coat. Who is that? Trench coat kid, whispering, hey, there's gonna be an assembly today. Does this kid have machine guns under his cloak? Ray, how do you know? Trench coat kid. None need know of my sources. The point is I have them. This is also kind of like kindergarten. It's another graffiti assembly, but here's another juicy tidbit for you. The word is, there's new boys in town. Ray scratches his head. What, they just moved? Trenchcoat kid. No cantaloupe head. I mean new guys on the scene, rising to power from the shadow of unknownedness. These guys mean business, dude. I don't know where they came from, but I do know this. They're going full out. They're going for the title of toughest kids in the city. That's like capital letter the start of each word. Dun na na na. Dramatic hamster look. Oh my god, do you remember the dramatic hamster? It wasn't even a hamster. It was like a prairie dog, I think, or something. Ray, no way. Well, who's the top right now? He looks around, whispers hopefully. Is it me? Trenchcoat kid. Face. Sound of a balloon deflating. Ray. Oh, okay. I didn't think I was considered the toughest. I mean, I'm pretty tough, but there's a playful charm to me. I am an everyman's man. I'm not mainstream. I'm like an emerging band that you gotta be in the loop to know about. I'm like Trenchcoat Kid. Alright, I get the picture. Rubbing his forehead to himself. Some people. Ray. Well, so what's the rest of the story? Trenchcoat Kid looks up. Well, that's about it. There's a pair of them. Here we go with the more dead celebrities. A British guy and this other one who's very mysterious. They're looking for followers and picking for a battle of dominance. Darkly. Personally, I hope they win. Ray blinks, head tilt. Why? Trenchcoat Kid. Because. Have you ever heard of this guy? He whips out a little locket from in his shirt and opens it up, and inside is a picture of Tupac. Ray. Nope. Sound of a balloon deflating. Trenchcoat Kid. Oh, well. He puts the locket away. Maybe that was just too small a picture. How about this? He slams down a couple binders on his desk and opens the first one. There's pictures of Tupac with hearts drawn on them and mine forever and other creepy things. Ray shifts uncomfortably. Ray, I haven't really ever... Trenchcoat Kid. He's my ex! Who is this guy? Ray, I hate to look at this fucking piece of hair. This piece of plastic hair going across my face. How dare you? There. Trenchcoat Kid slams the binder shut again. Random muffled voice from the background. Can you keep it down? Trenchcoat Kid. No matter. What matters is that he and his new boyfriend are considered the reigning champions for toughest in this city of... A jet plane flies super low overhead, drowning him out. Behind them, all the other kids rush over to the windows to look at it, but he and Ray are oblivious. Ray. Oh, I get it now. Trenchcoat Kid. Yes, it's all about revenge. I want Tupac and his tramp to get their balls crushed by these mysterious new opponents. Wah-wah-ha. Oh, wah-ha-ha. That's what it says. Nothing could make me happier. Ray, what? Oh, I was just saying I finally get this message written on the table. See, it's scratched in chat speak. Yeah, sorry, I wasn't listening at all. Nobody uses chat speak anymore, now it's all emojis. Squeaky balloon deflating like sound. Eee! Ray and the Trenchcoat Kid look over to see this small farting boy from before. Oh, so that kid just farts a lot, okay. Small farting boy. Sorry. He looks down in shame. Cut to the school auditorium during the assembly. Ray is leaning back in his chair and picking his fingernails, drooling from boredom. Get a towel under your face. Ray, to himself, slurring. You know what? I hear that in all girls' schools, sometimes you don't have to come if you get your period. I want to be a girl, damn it. Girl voice from behind him laughs quietly. Haha, you might want to rethink that. Yeah, Rule 34. No, that's the porn rule. The Smurfette rule. That's the one where everyone switches genders, right? You know what? I was telling my mom the other day, I'm going to make this a quick aside, but you know how all these fucking... Oh my god, girl. You know how all these fucking new movies are coming out, and there's this fucking new Doogie Howser shit where he's a girl now, and the Ghostbusters were girls, and everybody's becoming a girl. Okay, first of all, I have a huge problem with Doogie Howser, and it's not because she's a girl now, it's because I have a problem with any show where children are being doctors. Or anything like that. There used to be this fucking show that I think it's called In a Heartbeat or something, I don't remember, but it used to bother the shit out of me. I never watched it, but So Weird came on after it, and so sometimes we would see the very end of it when we were trying to watch So Weird, or something like that, and it was this show, and it was about paramedics, but they were like fucking 15 years old. And I'm just like, I don't like this. I don't like the idea of children. Like, I don't like the idea of children, like, doing crazy ass shit with your body. Like, life and death to shit with your body. And I don't like that idea. And Doogie Howser is like 12 or something. I don't like that. Okay? Just let the kids be kids, play games, and have fun, be children, okay? I don't like this idea of kids fucking operating on you and shit like that. It's just wrong. It's just wrong. Anyways, what was I saying? Right, so everyone's becoming a girl now, so I was like, we should take some girl things and turn them into boys, because I believe in equality, you know? If you want to fucking switch genders around, that's fine, I don't give a fuck, that's kind of fun, I guess, in a way, but, like, we just need to make it even and equal, and I think that that's the only way to have true equality and true rights in this world, is to take some female things and turn them male, if you're gonna, you know, just have it both ways, you know? And then, you know, yeah, so I think we should have a male version of, like, I mean, I don't know very many, because, you know, girls still always get the shaft and shit like that, no fucking pun intended, but, like, so there's less all-girl things, but you gotta find it, like, I think there should be male Barbie, you know? He can be called, I don't know, something, what's, like, a male version of Barbie? I know there has to be one. Anyways, there can be that. There should be a male version of Jen and the Holograms, where it's like an all like hair metal band, like fucking Europe or something. They kind of already did that with Steel Panthers, but it has to, like, whatever. And then what other female things can be turned male? There should be a male Josie and the Pussycats. That's kind of too close to Jen and the Holograms, but you gotta get what you can get. There should be a male version of The Craft. Dude, that would be so fucking awesome. 4 goth guys going around being, like, sorcerers and shit. Like, that would be so... chef's kiss. That would be so... I don't even like The Craft. Oh, I gotta add... I was making a list of movies that everybody says is great, but I'm not really that into. Craft is one of them. I don't really like The Craft. And there should be... If it was a male version... And they took out the fucking scene of that girl being tortured with that weird backstabbing machine. I don't like that shit. Take that shit out. But, yeah. What other things? What other things are there? I think and people will say, that's not empowering. It is empowering. It would be empowering to me to see these men doing these things. That would be awesome. What other things? Well, if I think of any more, you know, yeah. Okay, where was I? I have like 1.5 minutes left. Where was I? Oh, girl's voice from behind him. You might want to rethink that. Ray turns around. Gasp, Chiaki. Yes, it was indeed Chiaki. See, knowing my luck, Chiaki is gonna mean, like, fuck me in the ass, or something like that, or it's gonna mean, like, fucking I hate Palestinians, or something like that in Japanese. I don't, you know, that's just my fucking luck. But, you know, I wrote this when I was fucking 14, so what do you want? Yes, it was indeed Chiaki, a Japanese girl with a channeler haircut. She was sitting there, cleaning off a long, pointy blade with a handkerchief and chewing gum. Chiaki, yes, it's me. Goes off all humming relaxedly and cleaning the blade as if she's knitting. Like that. Ray, so, heard of the new gang around town? Chiaki, it's more of a duo, not really a gang. Ray, so you do know. Dang! I wonder who else knows. I gotta step it up. Chiaki, well, I know one of them personally. Ray, really? Cool, who? Chiaki, the British one. He's named Sid. He likes to cuss and spit, and partake in all the vices. He's an okay guy, but he cannot fight to save his life. He just talks big. That's why he's got this other guy, see? This is totally backwards, but okay. The mysterious guy. He does all the physical work, but he doesn't speak a word. Ray, awesome. Oh, here, 20 minutes. Okay.